Hey, stay tuned. I have a Going Off Grid series episode to present to you on installing solar panels on an RV. Hey, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. I'm on the roof of the RV because I want to show you guys the solar panel that is installed up here and give you guys an idea on how to install the solar panel and where to direct your lines. So let's take a look. So this is the solar panel in question. I would not recommend anything less than 100 watts to be placed on for your system, a minimal to be able to charge your batteries. This is secured to the roof through these special brackets. They also are caulked to prevent water from seeping in underneath the skin. You have the wires that run through this vent pipe. That's typically where you want your wires to run through the roof, and that is already a entry point in down through all the way to the bottom of the carriage area. Let's go downstairs and look at the carriage area and show you where the wires go. We have the wire actually going in to penetrating into the vent pipe upstairs, following down and penetrating outside the vent pipe down here, and of course it's silicone. Now that's okay because that's only allowing airflow into your sewer system, so there's no fluids that are going to be running through that pipe, so that would be okay. I wouldn't suggest it, but you can run it outside the pipe if you have enough room, or make enough room and make sure it's well sealed on the outside up there on the roof. So those wires do terminate under the battery bay here, and come in closer and I'll show you what's going on in here. You notice right here, this is the charge controller. It's an older unit because this came with the coach, but anyway, the wires terminate behind here, and there's a connection specifically for the positive and negative for the solar panels, and these are the outlet lines. The red line goes to the negative or the positive on the battery post, and the white goes to the negative on the battery post. And this is a fusible link, and so the solar panels are fused to the batteries, and so the batteries can be charged. This particular battery is hooked up to the braking system, but I can detach it from the braking system when we're not on shore power or plugged into 110. It'd be 30 amp 110. Anyway, no, 15. Yeah, 30 amp 110. But if we're plugged into shore power, you just want to make sure your solar panels are turned off. So it helps just to remove your fuse. Use that as your switch unless you want to install a regular toggle switch to turn that off. But anyway, it shouldn't hurt anything, and you can hook your batteries up in series, and you can have more dry camp battery power, and the solar panels are sufficient enough to keep these batteries charged to run the heater in the morning and the evening when it is getting cold, and also run some essential 1 or 12 volt apparatuses like all your lighting. So this is it. These are two 12 volt deep cycle batteries I've installed in here. Now if you're wanting to get 110 power out of these batteries, there is a way to do it by hooking up a inverter into the system and actually plugging the coach into that inverter and giving your whole coach 110 electricity at all the outlets if you need it. But that's another video, and I'll show you how to do that in another show. Well, that's it on this tutorial on an off-grid RV and how basically to install a solar panel, a charge controller, and to charge your batteries. This is just the basic connections. It's really simple. The hard part is just finding all the pieces and parts you need to secure it, and siliconing on sealing all the places where it breaches the roof material, because you do not want leaks. Be sure you subscribe if you haven't already. You can share my videos. That helps the channel out greatly. Also, you can find us on social media. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, Reddit, Google+, and Blogger. So thank you for joining me on this Going Off Grid episode. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. bye.